Here we are. Um, I'm exploring low technology. Last night, I was considering buying an electronic keyboard, a digital system, because it was God talking. I watched her in Brazil on there playing and trying to get these sounds that she had it all set up. It started going haywire. It was just wasn't the modulation she wanted. That is digital information. Now I'm talking to you on a digital device. This is good. But I'm looking at companies like Cheddar and Low Tech developing with our not like we can number crunch stuff. We've known what we've done in the past wrong, and we're doing it better. Like in agriculture, do we need machines like a scythe? There's a girl on YouTube, and she's using a scythe quicker than a mower. Now I studied equine draft horsepower. I started learning about eveners and off draft and with horses. When you're plowing, the art of teamstership is gone. Or does it have to? I think it's time to bring it back. The oil prices per barrel are going up, though it's been a distorted economy. And that's the way it always is. I think we could perfect draft implements and driving horses, but the places that are using this are moving away because we got so much overproduction and traffic. And they're going out to Prince Edward Island. I know it's the Amish and Mennonites. It's a quieter, quainter life. We can use horses there. Probably in Scotland and Europe, there's places. And North Yorkshire. Horsepower. Tradition, you say. Well, you could have tradition in digital technology. Then you're not getting it anywhere. Like we're perfecting this at an alarmingly fast rate. We've perfected healthcare. And it's not even healthcare anymore. It's just big pharmaceuticals drinking coffee. You know what they're using coffee grounds for? To make biofuels for buses. Canada drinks one heck of a lot of coffee. Keep warm. I'm looking at the old piano. That's a technology that was developed over hundreds of years as a foundation. And it was based, the harpsichord was a plectrum instrument. That is a percussive instrument with strings. There's over 100 moving parts in it. The action, you have to simulate with weighted keys on a digital piano. These are more expensive because they're built. There's 100 moving parts or more. They're loud, but then there's no amplification. There is when you mic it. And the old saying is everything go. Well, I'm looking now. I was thinking I'm getting into all this digital stuff, and I'm talking to other musicians like effects pedals and stuff, chains of effects pedals. Music is just touching that keyboard, knowing that rudiment scales, and you feel. But when you get in, you're taking it beyond what it is. We're doing this all the time with technology. When I build a house, I build it on blocks. Now, that is not the high tech. A foundation. Old houses for the 1920s were very efficient. I'm not drunk, I got teeth missing because I can't afford anything in Ontario. That's it. And once he's got, I'm not going to get into politics, but the foundation of politics is all screwed up now, too. It's just twists and lies. It's like technology with social media. It's just to distract you. Like reading real books. I like, oh, there's a bit of technology I like. my eyes are getting weaker, so I use digital books. And I put the voice on there and I listen to it, audio. And that works. That does it. I use a pen to write, and then I use digital technology to write the book. What's the pen? I found ballpoints always skip, and I got frustrated. Went back to fountain pens, and they always work. Put a cartridge in now, and they've perfected now. I don't have to carry an inkwell. Just a bunch of plastic tubes that go in the pen. Good system. Works, flows. Same with a piano. Flows. An acoustic guitar. I can tune it to different tunings. The technology of tuners, Godot tuners on a Martin or a handmade guitar. It's beautiful. You can multi-tune it into different open tunings, and it gets that you can finally change things, when you've got the foundation of what was. Like vacuum tubes are an excellent source of pure analog sound for high-end equipment. Now, I heard one professor say this: the day the music died. When was that? Bye Bye American Pie. He was singing that. I drove my, the music did die, in a way. And then it goes in these cycles of sound and unsound. Yudi Menuhin did a talk about it. Musicology, Glenn Gould, and like that. Glenn Gould was a crafted engineer and recording artist of the classical. He was taking Bach nocturnes and he was phrasing them and the nuance and the solfege on the piano, and raising it, and beautiful. You can listen to it for hours. I listened to Gould. He's dead. One of the finest Canadian pianists of our time. He also, that was in the Cold War. And because he was a classically trained, he was going to other countries that were in the bloc during the Cold War, and he was making money as an investor in the stock market. Now, there's another foundation. When you have a child, the rudiments of piano will help them develop. It develops their neurological system. Very simply, because they're working in intervals and numbers. And if you can see an interval on a piano and know that it's a major fourth, a minor second, or a major second, you go to mathematics. You can do the R and R's of the 3 R's: arithmetic, writing, and reading. I think they should be taught. They should. My father, 19, go to a store. Now, I had to count backwards in my day, the day of the horse and buggy, where you could take. I'm being serious. There was no digital information on cash registers. Up here, simple mathematics that was hard for me to grasp that I was taught. Add up. And I'm telling the one girl, how do I give the change? Her boss is old school like me. Count up. It's $2.95, 5 cents, and then that's $10, and count up to 10. And that's the way it was done. I go to a store and the hydro goes out or the computer system's down, they don't know what to do. The Amish and the Mennonites, they go grade 8. Now that is an old. They learn writing, reading, and arithmetic. It's wonderful. It's the rudiment foundations. Then they start finely crafting furniture, building houses and barns. Like that was a rudiment of everything. I had a friend go to university, study chartered accountancy, to go back and take arithmetic. basic arithmetic. He lost the foundation. It's like music. Now it's just bang, bang, bang. You know, like it's all right, but is it? I got to charge this phone. Rudiment is electricity, I guess. And here's another thing: water. We got a lake out there. We got rain coming down. In the water system, I got to pump in water and put it on a meter. Our sewers are regulated by water. What we put out is got to be paid for. We used to have cesspools and tanks and weaving tiles and stuff. They were all efficient. Ram pumps. Remember the ram pump? Low tech, but it was powerful and it could pump water to your house. I was losing all the, for the new, throwing out the baby with the dishwater, bath water. And that's silly. And I'm looking at it. I was thinking about a digital piano. Nah, it's got to be a real one. It's got to be real. My acoustic guitar's real. I'll probably buy a handmade one up when I go up east again. I was going west. And everybody said, go west, young man, go west. Well, look what's happening out there. Horse slaughter. BC fighting with Alberta, and Alberta fighting with Saskatchewan. We're divided like a dog's breakfast over. Like, we were basically built on a constitutional federal system, all shot to live in hell because of an industrial grasping to old ways. Maritimes, I can do Reiki energy, and I can go to church on Sunday. That's a I like the churches that sort of blend things, not all one. You know, multi-denominational. Because I am a man of God. I had to rely on God. I went from God because of the rudiments of fundamentalism. Turned me off God. Now I'm back to God. But I'm back to it in a better way, with love. And that seems to be gone in this area. Love is always conditions. Animals taught me non-conditions. Now, that's the rudiment of love. It's a foundation. Gratitude's a foundation of happiness. Let's get back to the rudiments of where the foundation is in our lives. Same with low tech. I'm looking at Cheddar and companies like that. They can build a house in instant. But there's a foundation of the past. The past is an indicator of where we were. So we won't repeat the same mistakes, but we're doing it all the time. The foundation in music is chromatical, you know. Thank you, sir. I'm a stallion. Yeah, there's lots of mares in the pasture. But I'm talking about this, and I hope it was a sir, because I never saw a mustache. It could be a lady, you know, but there's the foundation. What is it? And I appreciate the kindness. That was a very nice thing to say. But I'm thinking of growing a beard again, because I grow a fairly good beard, but foundation, barbers, and they trim them nice, you know. Go to a barber, get the beard long, trimmed, neat, get the hair cut neat. Feels good for a man to go to a barber. It's like the old cowboy goes to a church. He's the only one there. And the minister says, well, this is my first sermon, so I'm going to do a good one. And he's going along about Jesus and everything. Then he gets into the fire and brimstone and he just lets her right out. And he asks the cowboy, what do you think? He says, all right. I feed the pigs. I don't feed them the whole trough. So leave on that point. Moderation, foundation, and that's your life, right in a nutshell. Nutshells are right down. That's the foundation. Message retained. Oh, thank you, sir. Whoever. Ham's good. Ham sweet. Take care, people. Message retained. There we go. Copy. Just shutting her off. There's a foundation.